Welcome to what they call Big Sky Country, Australia, and the wonderful town of Walgett. Now, this story, it's going to be a little bit different. I may not have time to take you out to one of the vast farming properties that help feed and clothe the nation, or one of the proud Aboriginal communities here. I'd like to take you straight into the heart of town to chat to the locals, half of whom I'm related to. I'd like you to meet my cousins from Walgett.
Walgett is a remote town in northern New South Wales. It's around about 650 k's from Sydney and about an hour from its nearest neighbour, Lightning Ridge.
Hi!
There he is.
Great.
So this is my cousin Cameron. Can you see? Can you see the connection here? And he talks more than me.
No, I don't.
When you can get a word in edgewise.
Like many Walgett locals, Cam was lured away by the bright lights of the city. However, country life drew him back home.
It was a daunting decision to leave Sydney and to come back to a small country town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a farmer. That's pretty much where it was all about.
As Walgett residents have grown and changed, so too has the town itself, including the introduction of a couple of the coolest little cafes you've ever seen.
Having two great coffee shops in town, we're blessed. It's somewhere for mothers to meet, for farmers to meet, for anyone in the town to catch up and see what's going on, and as opposed to a pub atmosphere, this is somewhere you can catch up at 9 o'clock in the morning and have a chat.
And talk about the weather.
Talk about the weather, or talk about politics, or talk about kids or whatever.
I can see we have the Daily Mothers group here. But it says something that you stayed here, I think.
I think it's the people.
And it's such a nice place to raise kids too.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much freedom and so many things to do.
The Walgett Ball Bars are a local favourite.
Oh, that is so good.
That's a heaven, isn't it?
It's quite hot, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it comes from a very, very long way down. Like, I'm going to say 800 metres down, this water comes up under its own pressure and pours in here. And, so it's one of the wonderful natural occurrences that happen out in this part of the world. I mean, the Great Artesian Basin is one of the world's wonders, in my opinion.
It absolutely is.
Out in the bush, the local watering hole is the social hub. And in Walgett, that's the Sporo.
There's two people I really want you to meet. Major role models for me. My aunties, Gillo and Jan. How about that for a compliment? It's true. It's true. You are role models and mentors to me and to many around here as well. And I can't imagine you living anywhere else.
No, I wouldn't live anywhere else. I love it. It's in my bones now, right in my bones, like you.
And how come you stayed all this time?
So I was actually born on the family property, born on it.
Really?
Yes. And we're so lucky that we've been able to carry on. Now we've got the fourth generation, aren't we? Fourth?
Fifth.
Yeah.
We've got everything we want, haven't we?
Yes.
It's a lovely club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a lot of remote country towns, Walgett is not without its challenges. But spending time out here is such a good reminder of the importance of a beautiful, resilient community.
Walgett is a boom bust, as my grandfather used to say. We are 6 months away from a flood or a drought at any one time. I guess growing up, I used to love the work. And that's something, as a farmer, it's a privilege to be able to feed the nation and the world in some cases. And that's not just Walgett, that's everywhere. Farmers have a sense of pride in what they do. I think the stat is that 1% of the population feed 99% of the rest of the population.
Far out. This looks lovely.
People camp here on the river.
Oh, it is just gorgeous. Oh, Cameron, this is beautiful.
Is it?
This is insane where you brought me to. I can see now why people love the fishing here and kayaking, and life on the river is just gorgeous, isn't it?
Water's the lifeblood of all places, isn't it? Without water, you don't survive. So Aboriginals, live by the river for obvious reasons, and it's a beautiful part of the world, and we're lucky to have it.
The Aboriginal meaning of Walgett is the meeting of two waters.
And so this is the namesake, really, of the town. This
Correct.
is literally where the two rivers meet.
Yeah, the Namoy comes in from this side and the Barwon comes from that side, and further down you go becomes the Darling, and the rest is history.
And thank you for putting in the rope swing.
Well, that's if you're going to live on the water, you've got to have a rope swing, haven't you?